Alright, so we're doing these ray diagrams again. It seemed to help that we did this on the previous day. We did one of each ray diagram on the previous day. Today we're just doing mirrors, but we're doing the two kinds of mirrors, concave and convex. Concave is the kind you did yesterday, and convex is new, and it's a little different, so that's why I saved it for today. Oh, here I am. Yay! So our first ray, just like yesterday, goes parallel to the principal axis to the mirror, and they all start from the top of the object right here. I'm going to do my best to draw a straight line without using a meter stick as a straight edge. Y'all might want to use a straight edge, but that's pitiful. Yeah, we'll try again.
Is this for the first one, Mr. Cook?
I guess that's better. Yes, this will match with your assignment. Well, that's still not very good, but I'll let it be. Oh, what else? So that's the first part of the first one. We're not done with number one. Parallel to the principal axis to the mirror. So this is the principal axis. This is the focus, and then reflecting through the focus. So okay, this is a concave mirror, so it's curved like this. You can't really tell. It's a very slight curve. All your first six mirrors are all curved like this. I made 5 and 6 optional. Hopefully I'll get to show you all those. So all right, because it's curved like this, it'll bounce off that way. The ones that are curved like that, they'll bounce off that way. But we'll get there in a minute. All right, so that's ray 1. Numero uno.
So you have to do all of these like this?
Yeah. Yes. Ray 2. So just like before, ray 2 is opposite ray 1. Ray 1 went straight in and then through the focus. Ray 2 goes through the focus and then straight out, like this. Where am I? Through the focus. Through the focus. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Doing all right. Okay. And like here's what it says: through the focus to the mirror, if possible. Yep, through the focus to the mirror, and then reflecting back parallel to the principal axis. When you get to number 5 and 6, you'll see the if possible thing. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully I'll get to show you all those. Okay, that's number 2. Next. Oh, number 3. 3. To the mirror where it meets the principal axis. So this is the mirror, this is the principal axis. So we're gonna try to go right there. If Mr. Franklin can manage to draw a line. He's not doing very good. No. That's a little silly. Here. That's okay. Okay. That's close enough. So to the mirror where it meets the principal axis, then reflecting at an angle symmetrical across the principal axis. So use this as the axis of symmetry. So right here, where this is about marker height, it should come down to about marker height right below there in order to be symmetrical. Right there. So I'm going to try to aim for right there. Here we go. So this is a good strategy, what I'm doing. See, I'm going like from the edge so I can tell whether my lines are straight-ish. Dot's right there, going toward my dot. Close enough. So my lines ended up not intersecting perfectly. They don't all go through this point or this point there. This is the intersection area. That's okay if you don't get one where they intersect like all in the same place. You can do the 4th step, or the last step, whichever it is, because this is the only mirror that, I think this is the only ray diagram that has 4 steps. All the rest of them only have 3. So you just have 2 rays, and then you draw the object. So the 4th step to draw the object, you put the top of the arrow where they appear to intersect, And I'm not actually going to do it there because they don't all intersect there. It's like in this area, so I'll say that they intersect like right there, I guess. And then that's my object. This is step 4. We're not going to use the center of curvature in any of our diagrams, not today or on the next day. I didn't draw my number 3 here. Number 3. But that's how you do it. And I'll try to show you all 5 and 6 before I show you all the convex ones starting at number 7. What are you asking? Over there? Nothing? Okay, good. If you've got the answers available already, those will post around noon for everybody. Try to use those, and I'll come back and show y'all 5 and 6 and the convex ones here soon. Resume. Oh, resume. It resumed. Good. Okay. So, which one are we doing? So this one is different. This is still a concave one, so we're still following the same steps. You can do ray 1 just fine, parallel to the principal axis to the mirror, and then reflected through the focus. That's ray 1. Ray 2, you cannot go through the focus and then get to the mirror because the mirror is way over here and you're going this way. So what you have to do is, as though you already went through the focus, like along that line, you've got to keep going, and then you refract straight back. Reflect straight back. Sorry. We'll refract when we get the lenses. We'll do that on the next day. So that's ray number 2. I'm going to move my ray number 1 sign because we're going to have to go over there pretty soon. Ray number 3 you can do just normal. Goes to where the mirror meets the principal axis and then reflects at a parallel angle to that. So if that's all, it should go through right there about. So these rays do not intersect. That's 3. What do you say?
So why does 2 refract?
I'm going to move my number 1. It looks like I'm talking about the purple one. 2, no, 2 does that because the focus is right there and you can't go through it, so you have to act like you already went through it. So it reflects back like that. It doesn't refract. I used the wrong word. That's ray number 1. There, now you can tell what's going on there. Okay. So this is a thing where your brain looks at these rays and being like, dang, those don't intersect. But it doesn't know where they came from. It just knows where the ones that come off of the mirror. It doesn't know about the ones that go to the mirror, the incidence rays. It only knows about the reflected rays. So it follows them back and it's like, okay, this ray came from back there. And this ray came from back there. And the purple ray came from back here too, except I might not have drawn it quite right, so, but that's kind of close. I may have
Wait, this one
that
is
a little
6,
bit.
right?
Yes, this is 6. Oh, and I said I'd talk about number 5. Number 5, you just can't do ray number 2. There's no way to do this sort of thing with it where you act like you already went through it, because on number 5 it was right there, so you can't say, okay, I already went through it. You're not getting to the mirror. So you can just skip ray number 2 on number 5. Number 6, though, you can by doing this sort of abracadabra. So we got our 3 rays. They appear to intersect right there, even though they don't really. So since they don't intersect in that exact spot, I'm putting this kind of in between. And now I've got a ray that's magnified. It's bigger than that one. It is upright because it was not inverted. It inverted the verb. And it's virtual because the rays don't actually go there. They don't actually intersect. It just looks like they do. And that's a number 6 then. But I'm going to show you all the convex ones now here at the same time. Convex one, hold on. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use the same colors I've been using. Where number 2 is this greenish color. What color does it say? These don't say the color on them. I thought they were supposed to say the color. Feel cheated. Well, there are only 2 rays here. The third step is the arrow. So the first ray is just like before. They all start from the top of the arrow, the top of the object there, and parallel to the principal axis to the mirror. I still messed that up. That's nowhere near here. I'll do it right. Okay. Okay. And then reflecting, pointing directly away from the virtual focus. So you got to read these instructions. Convex mirrors have a virtual focus located on the principal axis. This is the principal axis. On the opposite side of the mirror from the object. Object, mirror, opposite side. An equal distance from the mirror as the real focus. So here's the real focus. There's the virtual focus. Equal distance away is the real focus. Okay, so now we know. So now we can keep reading number 1. Parallel to the principal axis to the mirror, and then reflecting along a line pointing directly away from the virtual focus. So directly away from it would be in this direction. That's ray number 1. Ray number 2 is directly toward this focus, so it's pretty much like what we've done before. Directly toward the focus, you're trying to go right toward it. Did I do it? I mean, kind of. Okay. Directly toward it, and then reflecting back parallel to the principal axis. So, okay, we're doing it. Reflecting back. And then these rays don't intersect. This one goes this way, this one goes this way, but just like in number 6, just like in number 6, we have to follow them back. How you doing, Elise? Good? Breathing okay? Yeah? We got to recovery pass. Oh, there you go. Just like in number 6, your brain follows these back and be like, okay, this one comes from back here, this one comes from back here. So the new image is right here. This is a reduced image. It's upright because it doesn't get inverted, and it is virtual because it's the rays don't actually go there. But we'll mess with all those characterizations on to the next day, next instructional day after today. That's number 3. And I think y'all are good now. Let me know if there's any of these that give y'all trouble that I can help. Where's number 2, Mr. Franklin? There. Okay. Any questions about this before I stop the video?